Which team is known as Showtime Lakers?
Dog.
What?
Are we serious right now?
Come on, bro.
Hey, they're disrespecting.
Come on.
Who made this?
The Showtime Lakers. Come on.
Okay, we're going to have a new debate today called Start, Bench, and Cut. 2005 edition. Here are 3 rookies from 2005. Decide who starts, who comes off the bench, and who gets cut.
Start, bench, cut.
We got Chris Paul, Darren Williams, and Monte Ellis.
Is this everybody at their very best?
Yes.
Hey, bro, don't play Darren Williams, bro. And don't play Monte Ellis.
All right.
But I have to start Chris Paul.
That's what I'm saying. I'm starting Chris Paul. I'm benching Darren Williams, and I'm cutting Monte Ellis.
I agree. That's my list. Start, bench, cut.
Darren Williams was tough in Utah, though. Wayne Cross was nasty. But Monte Ellis was a straight buck, though.
He was, but he wasn't better than Darren Williams or Chris Paul.
All right, bro.
What you got,
Start Chris, bench Darren, cut Monte.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing, but I don't want to say that, though, because in 2K, all I used was Monte Ellis.
I ain't gonna lie, shit. Yeah, I thought that was Draymond Green down there.
I thought it was Jim.
I didn't want to say it.
So I didn't want to say it.
I didn't want to say it either.
At number 34, like, he ain't supposed to be there, G.
I said, being in the league.
What's wrong with you, bro? Hey, so is comedy.
All right.
34 said, who in the pick? Me?
All right, we got Lou Williams, Gerald Green, and Nate Robinson.
I'm starting Lou Will. I'm benching Nate Robinson, and I'm cutting Gerald Green.
I actually fully agree with that.
I agree.
Yep.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Nate put on for us short folks, man. I gotta bench him.
You're supposed to start him.
Nah, Lou Will, 6-man Lou Will. He was different.
All right, we got Jason Maxill, Andrew Bynum, and Andrew Bogut.
I'm starting Bogut. I'm benching Bynum, and I'm cutting Maxill.
In 2005?
I'm starting
Bynum, actually. Yeah, I'm starting Bynum.
Starting Bynum at his best.
When he was with Cole?
I'm starting Bynum. I'm benching Bogut.
Yeah, that's cool.
Bogut
Cutting
and
Jason.
cutting. Yeah.
I need to go watch some Bogut film, bro.
No, Bogut was solid.
No, we watched it, but his arm got bent up, right?
He said, no, we watched it.
No, he was good, though.
Nobody want
But that
Maxill?
shit,
He's an enforcer.
Enforcer.
he was tough on 2K.
He was tough.
But Bynum got rings.
Yeah.
So does Bogut.
I know, but nigga, Bynum was hooping at 7-2.
NBA debate. In your opinion, who's the better player, Paul George or Tracy McGrady? We have Paul George, 1-time most improved, 9-time All-Star, 6-time All-NBA, and T-Mac at 1-time most improved, 7-time All-Star, and 7-time All-NBA. A 16 career, and Paul George, 15 years experience.
That Pacers Paul George was different.
The whole career is hard to answer.
But
I'm
Tracy
going
McGrady.
T-Mac.
Yeah, but Tracy
But look,
McGrady.
this is hard because like every time we ask this, like y'all give me a player that I grew up watching or somebody I played against, you know?
Yeah.
So like my perspective, like damn, like I'm really amazed looking at T-Mac as a kid, you know?
Yeah.
So I might be a little biased and that might be persuading me, but
That's fair.
I'm going T-Mac. Both are great wings to have.
perfectly.
Both
For
are,
real.
yeah, that's a great
That's my
explanation.
answer.
But yeah, I'm gonna go T-Mac, but Paul George is definitely in this time period one of the better wings in the game. So I don't want to take anything away from PG.
I see a lot of the younger players coming up calling Paul George the GOAT. Like a lot of players have said that.
They do.
I fuck with Paul George. I ain't gonna lie. I just don't understand that one though.
No.
I don't get that. I don't know why kids say that.
He's like the prototype
That's what he
wing.
did on Indiana,
yeah,
bro,
it's-
to LeBron.
That was
play
crazy.
style
Though.
is-
Like,
But it
dog.
just don't resonate with me though. Like, what do you mean prototype wing? Because he a 2-way and he big.
2-way, he's big,
can shoot.
long, shoots. He does a little bit of everything.
But
I mean,
he could do everything.
yeah.
He
I just
could
feel like
dribble,
if
I
shoot,
thought you would
pass.
say KD though. Then
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I feel like they're
But
calling
KD
Paul George the
6'11"
GOAT. It could be KD's the GOAT, honestly. And
Paul
there
George is like 6'9", 6'10".
Oh, you talking about go talk? I thought you was just saying.
I'm saying when kids said that PG's their go, I never
don't know.
like.
Probably they just
I don't
like what they
understand
see.
Like when
get
I was a kid, that would be like someone saying like,
Tracy McGrady.
Yeah.
no.
Oh, I thought you saying if you was a kid now.
Kid, it
you
would be
say-
T-Mac.
No, I'm saying when we was a kid, like that's like saying
Oh,
who's
when we was
your
a
go?
kid,
Like,
LeBron,
no, it's
nigga.
not T-Mac though.
I hear what you're saying.
Well, it was a lot harder though because
Well-
you had Bron and
How many people, we all looked up to T-Mac though when we were kids, but
Yeah.
he wasn't the GOAT.
I used to get 80 with T-Mac on the Rockets.
He wasn't the GOAT.
Damn, is he T-Mac?
He's today's T-Mac. Well, you could say KD. Would you say KD is?
What? What?
Today's T-Mac.
No, he's bigger than T-Mac.
Who, Kevin Durant?
KD. No offense.
Like, didn't Kobe say the hardest challenge he ever had was T-Mac?
Guard T-Mac.
Like, that's got to hold some type of weight.
T-Mac's game
What about
was
D-Wade?
He said T-Mac.
Oh,
Yeah.
They had
D-Wade
battles
used to
versus
do
D-Wade,
good.
though, for sure.
He battles.
I think he was on an interview and he said that T-Mac was like one of his greatest opponents.
Yeah. That's tough, man. That's tough.
What a debate, huh?
Yeah, shout out
Let's
to
start
those two,
this
man.
segment off, man.
In your opinion, who's a better player, Zion Williamson or Charles Barkley? We have Zion, 2-time All-Star, 1-time rookie, 5 years, career still up and running. And you have Charles Barkley, 1-time MVP, 11-time All-Star, 11-time All-NBA, 16
He
years.
averaged 11 boards, bro. 12.
Yeah.
As of right now, I gotta go with Charles Barkley, but we'll see where Zion's career ends up.
If I can get the very best version of Zion, I'm taking Zion.
You played with him personally,
Yeah.
so you know what
That's
it looks
what I've
like.
seen like with my own two eyes. It's things I've never seen before. So if I get a in shape, focused Zion, that dude, he's top 5 in the league right now. But look, Charles Barkley was that too, though.
He was.
Like Charles Barkley can shoot better, but I feel like Zion he getting 30 on 60% shooting. I'm taking that.
Best touch you've ever seen from somebody you
Yeah.
played with?
That's people understand, bro. Like he goes to the rim, obviously, but his close shot, if you was playing 2K, his close shot is like a 98, bro. Like he's making floaters, he's making like hooks, like little bumps, shit, layups. So even though he can't really shoot per se, like people say, like he's shooting around the rim at a very high percentage. And it's not like he's doing easy layups. Like he going high glass. That shit takes skill, bro.
Right.
And like I told you, however much he weigh, that big, that can cross over and get to the rim like that, I'm taking that on my team.
Wow.
Like I said, I'm not just giving picks today, man. I'm
Hey,
giving
that's
results
great
behind
great
it.
dialogue,
elite.
man.
That's
Great
elite.
dialogue. In your opinion, who was better, Kawhi Leonard or Scottie Pippen?
I'm going Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm
Kawhi
rolling
Leonard
with
proved he
Kawhi
can
as
be
well.
a 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rolling with
Kawhi.
Kawhi.
Not
I'm
that
gonna
Scottie
go Kawhi.
Pippen couldn't be a 1, but he's not one.
Why
of the
went to the
finalists.
Raptors and got him one? That's
Yeah.
insane to me.
Yeah. I'm going Kawhi.
Got Finals MVP
And-
on the Spurs too, by the way.
In your opinion, who was better, Jamal Murray or De'Aaron Fox?
Right now, I'm taking De'Aaron
Yeah, I'll
Fox.
go De'Aaron right
Yeah,
now.
right now
though.
I'm taking De'Aaron Fox.
His change of speed is crazy, though.
Yeah.
I bet New Fox was nice, so
Yeah.
I would have already had him.
I'm going to go De'Aaron. In your opinion, who is the better player in their prime, Stephon Marbury or Jalen Brunson? I feel like we're
Jalen
still
Brunson.
experiencing Jalen Brunson's
Yeah, I
prime.
got
by the way.
Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson.
He's good to watch. Bro, be putting up 50s and shit when he count.
Yeah. I'm going Brunson.
Starberry has one of the best nicknames I've ever heard, though.
He
That
does.
is hard.
He does.
I'm not
Yes.
I ain't seen enough.
You ever had a pair of those shoes?
I
I didn't have any Starberries.
They're like what, $15, right?
Yeah.
I
I
know Brandon
didn't have
Lagos had them.
So James Harden is closing in on surpassing Ray Allen to claim the number 2 spot in NBA history for the most
Wow.
three-pointers made. Does this milestone reinforce the argument that Harden is one of the greatest scorers of all time? And do you put Harden in the list of the best three-point shooters ever?
Yes and yes.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
I think you have to. If he's claiming the number 2 spot, kind of have to, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Harden like that, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. I think we can
And
all
I feel
agree.
like
Ray
most
Allen
of his
is like
threes,
that.
at least on the second half of his career, was damn near all off the dribble.
Off
Like
the
he's
bounce.
not getting many catch and shoot or like curl threes and like
Yeah.
that. Like he creating space, step back, hitting it.
Tough threes.
You know what I'm saying? So as far as best scorers, definitely.
Yeah.
And then how can you not say he's not one of the best with second most all time?
Yeah. Most innovative scorers, too.
According to that, he's second best.
You
ask me.
Yeah. Passing Ray Allen is it's a real thing right there.
For sure. Who's won, Curry or?
Obviously.
I think
Come on
Steph.
now.
Steph for sure. So we're gonna
obviously, but
Come on.
we're gonna get into our NBA comparisons here. NBA debates. In your opinion, who's better, Jason Tatum or Paul Pierce? We have Jason Tatum's a 1-time NBA champ, 5-time All-Star, 4-time NBA, 8 years in the league. Paul Pierce, 1-time NBA champ, 1-time NBA Finals MVP, and 10-time All-Star, 19-year career. In your opinion, Way Show, who's better?
Like both are great.
Paul Pierce
But,
was
like-
a pit bull.
I'm going to take Tatum low-key.
Like Tatum's numbers are better, but just growing up watching Paul Pierce and knowing, his story, I gotta go Paul Pierce. Like
He's more itty gritty.
But Tatum just got a shit, bro.
facts. I mean, Tatum doing his thing too.
Paul Pierce got a shit
I'm
too.
just giving
And he
my
be-
2 cents.
I know, but
Yeah,
I'm going
you
Paul
can't
Pierce.
really go
I can't
wrong
pick,
here.
bro. Damn, Paul Pierce was one of my favorite players too when I was young.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta roll.
Hey,
with Paul
and that
Pierce,
white Celtics
man.
jersey was OD.
Nah, I go Paul Pierce. That's the
going
only
based off
Celtics
the
jersey I
jersey.
had. Paul Pierce, bro. Nah, I had all three. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I gotta go Paul Pierce on this one.
KG, Allen.
But
Yeah.
Jason Tatum's career is not
still
over.
going
Yeah, that's
on.
what I'm saying. It's not
That's
over.
why that's why it was hard for me to pick though,
Yeah.
because Jason Tatum's so young, bro.
Yeah, he still got plenty left to show. So,
But Paul Pierce right now, I guess.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got Dirk Nowitzki or Kevin Garnett. We have Dirk,
Shit.
one-time NBA champ, one-time MVP,
These are hard.
one-time
That
Finals
is hard,
MVP.
bro.
We have KG, one-time NBA champ, one-time MVP, one-time Defensive Player of the Year. Both played in the league 21
Dirk
years.
Fade
Like
away.
these are like 1A, 1B.
Oh, this is a team preference for sure.
I'm going KG
Hey.
though. Just straight dog. I need that on my team.
Does Dirk have one of the best rings in NBA history?
He does. Best runs for that year.
Who
Who they get? Who they get? The Heat?
The Miami Heat, and
I
then
want to say they
they
went
got
through
the
Kobe
Heat.
and KD too
Yep.
before.
Yep.
Even though KD was younger.
Damn. Why I say he a one-time champ?
Because he only beat the Miami Heat
Yeah,
that
we
one
only
year.
beat the Heat. But we're saying talking about the playoff
wow.
run altogether.
Oh,
But yeah, he.
What y'all
Dirk is
taking?
very, very tough. Like,
this is hard to hell to answer, bro.
This is tough.
Okay,
bro.
so let's
But
go in a
these-
little bit more in depth.
KG playing that
Who
defense.
are you taking?
So,
Who are you
so
taking,
Dirk,
Demo?
hold on, let me read this real quick. Dirk Nowitzki, 20.7 points per game for his career. KG, 17.8. Dirk, 7.5 rebounds
10
per game.
boards, though.
And
Yeah,
KG,
the
10
board is
boards.
crazy.
Who I'm taking personally, I'm going to go KG just for both sides of the ball. Defense, KG was really one of those ones on the defensive side. So you can't
Yeah,
go
I'm
wrong
getting
here,
KG
though.
on my team.
But I'm definitely going to have
Defense
KG.
and boards, though.
Yeah, I
to
got to
play
go.
with.
Yeah.
Defense and
Yeah.
And I'm running with KG.
I'm going to go
for
KG
sure.
on this one. Yeah. Okay.
Are we
Jason-
saying who's better though, or who we want on our team?
Who's the better player?
It says who's the better player.
Oh, all right, come on, skip it.
Let's go. We got Jason Kidd or Chauncey Billups. We have
Chauncey.
Dang.
we got Jason
I'm sorry, I just had to
Kidd,
say
one-time NBA champ, one-time Rookie of the Year, 10-time All-Star, and Chauncey Billups, one-time NBA champ, one-time NBA Finals MVP, and 5-time All-Star.
I'm going Jason
I'm gonna go with
Kidd.
Jason Kidd on this one. Yeah.
Jason Kidd, game.
But if I needed a game
Seen
winner,
a lot
I'm
of
going
tick-
Chauncey Billups though. But better player, I gotta go J Kidd.
I'm gonna go J Kidd. I'm gonna go Jason Kidd on this one. Okay, we got Jamal
Ooh.
Crawford or Lou Williams.
6 man like Lou Will.
We got Lou Will. Both won 3
This is hard.
Six
Yeah,
Man
these
of the
are
Year
tough, bro.
awards,
It's
man.
hard.
Yeah, this
Damn, bro.
So who's better in their prime?
I like Jamal.
That's crazy how
bro.
similar their numbers are.
Their
too.
numbers are very similar. Like, yeah.
Oh,
I gotta
man.
go Jay Crawford though.
Yeah. I'll say
And it's
Jamal was
by
more
just a
exciting to watch
smidge.
too, honestly.
Well,
It's like-
Lou Will was
Can y'all
like
say that?
that.
Small
Very,
margin.
very
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even want to pick.
That's tough. That is tough. All these were
This is
tough today, man.
insanely
Yeah. Hey, Marcus, these are really good, man.
Yeah.
These are good ones today. You can't go wrong here, man. All right, Russell Westbrook or Chris Paul. You have Chris Paul, one-time Rookie of the Year, 12-time
I got
All-Star,
Westbrook, bro.
and 11-time All-NBA. And you have Russell Westbrook, one-time MVP, 9-time All-Star, 9-time NBA.
I got Russ.
Yeah, somebody that's gonna bring that energy,
That boy
just come
was
down and
going
punch on
insane,
somebody.
though.
I need Russell Westbrook, bro.
What?
That energy, that energy and the excitement you bring doesn't show up on the stat sheet. So I'm gonna go with Russell Westbrook, bro.
Like peak on peak is very, very close too though. But
I'm going Russ.
I gotta
Peak
go
on
Russ.
peak. I'm
though.
really
I'm
going
going
Russ.
Yeah,
Hold on though. Chris Paul was tough though.
Yeah, very
Nah,
extreme.
definitely.
But I'm
Extremely
going
tough,
Russ
but
too.
Russ-
I'm
Russ
going
is-
Russ
guards, yeah,
Well, yelling
Russ-
your
okay,
is
see,
dunk
Russ.
on your ass.
yeah,
Yeah.
OD.
yeah.
So congratulations to DWade on getting this statue in Miami. Thoughts on the statue? Anybody have any thoughts here?
I mean, just getting a statue in general is legendary. So
It is.
let's just throw that out there.
It is. It
You
is.
know, people gonna have their thoughts about the image. I think of when I see that, I think straight at the moment though.
Exactly.
When he hopped on the table, you
Yup.
know what I'm saying. I'm not even paying too much attention to the statue, but
Right.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he's blessed to have one at least.
Symbolism of it is crazy. I think it's a great statue. Like, that's a cold ass accomplishment. So congrats, bro. But and I love D-Wade when he was hooping, one of my favorite players. But you know, you might walk up on that, bro, and just be like, damn, you know, like I don't look like that too much. But what you gonna do, bro? That is stone or whatnot, or whatever it is. So you can't just erase it and draw it back on. Like it's there. But damn, bro, they got that looking like a sumo wrestler. Hey,
Yeah, I mean,
look like
G pretty much summed it up.
Polynesian up there.
But like, you know, any statue in honor of you is a great statue in my opinion. But yeah, they could have did a little bit better on the facial. But I mean, it's still a great statue, man. Definitely well deserved too.
Wade a Shaq build.
We're talking about well deserved. So where is he rank on your list of shooting guards of all time?
Oh, top 3.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I got him 3.
We got a list here of Kobe, D-Wade, MJ, Allen Iverson, James Harden, Vince Carter, Ray Allen, Manu Ginobili, and T-Mac.
No
wow.
Jordan?
That
Yeah,
made it
MJ.
a little harder.
MJ.
Oh,
MJ. Yeah,
I was about to say.
Michael Jackson.
Well, I think you just got to take those top
That's an
3.
elite list, though.
it is. So where does he rank on
Top
that
3.
list?
He right after MJ and Cole.
Yeah, top 3.
Then it's D-Wade. After D-Wade is
AI.
Harden or AI? We've had this discussion
low-key
before.
Harden.
What
We've
about
had this
T-Mac,
discussion
though?
before in the sense of D-Wade.
But
T-Mac.
AI a legend, though.
Yeah.
But low-key,
James is a legend too, though, in his own right.
I'm going to go AI next.
Harden had more years.
AI changed the whole game, though.
But AI did
Icon.
change the whole culture.
James
so.
changed the way we play basketball too.
Steph did.
In the band.
James changed rules, though. But
That
so did
matters,
AI,
though.
though, too.
Yeah,
I'm saying
AI got
changing
the-
rules matters though.
AI and James Harden is a great comparison.
It is though, because AI had the crossover, James had the step back. Both unstoppable
James
moves.
Harden is bigger, though.
But AI faster, though. Way faster.
AI made it to the finals also, but I mean,
They would have made it Chris
they
Paul.
would have
didn't
made
get
it.
hurt,
Chris
though.
Paul didn't get hurt that year. I agree.
Okay, but AI is by itself doing that.
It's tough, man.
Like, come on,
Tough
bro.
argument. But does D-Wade land top 5 in this list?
Yes.
Top
Yeah,
three.
it goes,
Top 3,
it goes
definitely.
Kobe or MJ or Kobe and then D-Wade.
NBA debate. Who has had the greatest individual performance on an NBA Christmas Day game? So far, we got Wilt Chamberlain versus Bernard King. Wilt's stat line, 59 points, 36 rebounds. And Bernard King had 60 points and 7 rebounds. And this is still the highest individual scoring performance on Christmas Day.
Well, let me tell you this.
I'm
If
going
I
to
give-
go Wilt Chamberlain.
If I give you one extra point and I get 29 more rebounds,
Yeah, you got to go with the 59 and
Yeah,
36.
gotta
that's,
go.
Wilt the Stilt.
that's crazy. Woo. All right, I think we all can agree there.
Damn.
We got Shaq versus MJ. Shaq's stat line, 35 points, 13 rebounds. And MJ's stat line, 42 points, 8 rebounds, 5
Going
assists.
MJ.
And 5 assists.
Gotta go MJ right there.
Come on, man.
We got LeBron James versus Kevin Durant.
What it did?
Stat line, 27, 11, and 10 for Bron. And for KD,
Oh,
44
KD had
and
40.
7.
4. Yeah, 44 and 7.
all right, but if we watch some
44 and
highlights
7.
from that 27, 11, and 10 game, I don't know, though.
What
Does
about KD's highlights, though?
Yeah, I mean, 44 is a lot.
Who y'all choosing?
Brian was dunking it.
I don't know. I
D-Wade.
saw both of these games live, so.
But off the
don't
stat
know.
line, I low-key would probably rather have, well, did KD win? They probably
Yeah,
won.
they beat the Nuggets, bro.
I'm
Yeah.
taking 44 and 7.
Okay.
What are you taking?
I'm
Christmas
taking
Day.
44 and 7.
27,
44 and
11,
7.
10. Yeah,
without a
44
doubt.
and
Gotta
7.
take that.
Yeah, got to. Even though they beat the Lakers, that was, probably a really good win. We got Kobe Bryant versus Tracy McGrady. Kobe had 42 and 6, and T-Mac had 41, 8, and 11.
It says Kobe got the dub.
And he hit a OT thriller.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Kobe.
I gotta go Kobe.
Ooh, 48, 41, 8, and 11?
But an OT thriller, though.
Yeah.
That means he took the game over.
Put the
Yeah.
game on his back.
42 and 6 or 41, 8 and 11? I'm doing 41, 8 and 11.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, but the OT thriller.
They said
I
bro
played so good,
flirted
they didn't
with
have
the
to go to
triple-double.
OT.
They played the Cavs. He played the Heat,
Bro, Shaq on the Cavs wasn't much.
and Shaq on the Heat was much.
Wait, hold on, I'm tripping.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, he played Shaq on the Heat.
He played Shaq when he was with D-Wade. That's
Yeah.
a good team.
Y'all
That's
tripping.
a champion team.
42
Yeah.
on and took it over.
Brian.
As a
Is that
rookie.
the game winner he hit over Dwayne Wade
2003, he would have been a rookie.
off the glass?
I don't care. I'm going 41, 8 and 11. Argue with your mama.
Come on.
And this
I'm
is
not
this is
arguing.
2003, so I was definitely watching Tracy McGrady.
Okay, bro. You
Something
gotta lay
crazy.
down now, okay?
Yeah, I'm going with
Okay,
Kobe.
lay
All
down.
right, let's get it.
All right, we got Oscar Robinson versus
I'm going with
DWade.
DWade.
We got 32, 15, and 13 from Big O. And we got 40, 11, and 4
G
from
saw the
DWade.
picture and just picked right away.
He said he want me to get the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Hey, yeah, 32,
Hey.
15, and 13 though, man.
Play for a baseball team.
32.
Hey, I'm going with D-Wade. Hey, no disrespect. I love the Big O. I know who that is, bro. But I'm just saying. I pick D-Wade though. Yeah.
40, 11, and 4 steals.
And the win.
And he got a belt on his uniform.
Hey,
I'm looking
That
at
was a crazy picture.
32, 15, and 13, though.
come
is
on,
real
man.
numbers,
Y'all
though.
just going based off the pictures, man.
Yep.
Look at the
I'm
stat
looking
line.
at the points. I see that big 40 up there. I'm taking it 4.
32,
40,
15,
11,
and
and 4
13.
steals is crazy, though.
That's crazy.
32,
Against the
15, and
Lakers.
13?
That's crazy.
That's not
Against the
crazy.
Lakers. Not the St. Louis Hawkeyes. The Lakers.
All right. I mean, if that's the point, then yeah, then
Oscar Robinson, a beast, bro. Triple-double machine, man.
Go
Throw
through
that
it,
in
Jake.
there before I
Keep
get
going.
framed.
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta
Alright,
ask
stop.
it. Like that, it said that he was playing in 1961. like if we threw y'all in that league, are y'all going crazy?
going bonkers.
I'm going bonkers.
What?
They gonna think I'm an alien the way I'm pulling up.
Yeah, nah, they don't think it's witchcraft. The things we doing in there.
Hey,
What about
witchcraft.
Sorry.
Hey, they don't think Vegas is about. You can get off on them, probably.
I'm just shooting
Vegas
threes,
is
bro.
getting served out there.
No
They're-
3-point line.
I'm making one. They're out there clotheslining. I'm good, bro. I'm sticking to the 3-point.
There is no 3-point line though.
I'll be vicious.
Oh, then I wouldn't know. I'm just shooting deep twos. And honestly, I'm not going in the paint. They're out there throwing elbows in the
I'll
midair.
be shooting
I'm
so
good.
far, they'll be witchcraft, Demo. They'll be like, what the hell is he doing? There's no 3-point line. He's still taking far ones.
So game recognizes game, presented by Crocs. In this segment, we're going to recognize those who don't get enough credit or are overlooked. For everyone, who is the most underrated NBA player right now or a player that isn't talked about enough?
Man, that's a great question.
I'm going to go Trey Murphy III from New Orleans.
Most underrated player, Trey Murphy. I'm going Kobe White, Chicago Bulls.
Evan Mobley, man.
And then
Ooh.
I'm not going to say underrated, but I don't think our boy O gets talked about enough. O's been balling in Atlanta, man.
Who's an artist that should be way bigger than they are?
LiAngelo Ball. And it's coming. Wait on it.
I think we all can agree to that. Who is a past NBA legend that younger fans don't respect enough?
I don't know.
Paul Pierce.
Oh, that's a good one, Demo.
That's a great one, Paul Pierce. I mean, for like that age, like low-key DWade.
I feel like D-Wade gets his respect. He's got a statue.
Bob Cousy then? We're going back like that? All
Hey, so I almost said Koozie.
Jerry West?
He's the logo, though.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. The Paul Pierce, he definitely don't get his respect. But that's because of low-key his off-the-court antics, though. I don't know, dude. I feel like maybe
Michael Finley.
Charles Barkley as far as basketball.
Oh, that's a good pick, Zio.
It's a good one.
Because he was really getting to it out there. On some real hoop shit, I can't disrespect that.
I know that people do give him his respect, but I feel like Kevin Garnett is very slept on
Thought of KG.
when it comes to
I
like
did think of KG,
people
but
that need to get his flowers a little bit more. Big Ticket was one of them ones.
see, now these names are coming to me because low-key Rasheed Wallace needs to be in there too.
What is a team that doesn't get the respect they deserve in NBA history?
OKC with James Harden and KD
That team was tough.
That was a bunch of young talent.
Yeah.
and Westbrook
I really wish they would have won a ring, man.
and Ibaka. That was a good ass team, man.
So who's the best role player on a championship team that could have been a star on a non-championship team? Well, I think the first person that ever comes to mind when we talk about the best role player that could have
Scottie
been
Pippen.
Scottie Pippen. It's Scottie Pippen.
Like teams now don't just have one dude now. They got like 2 or 3. So like you might have to lower your role a little bit, but you're not a role player, you know?
That's fair. Who is the best what-if player in the NBA history?
Derrick Rose.
Wait, what'd you guys say?
T-Mac.
D-Rose.
T-Mac. I got T-Mac and
D-Rose.
D-Rose.
T-Mac, bro.
If he doesn't hurt his back,
And Carmelo, bro. No, Carmelo's tough. But damn, he could get a what if, though. Does he have a ring?
no.
T-Mac, Carmelo, and D-Rose.
D-Rose.
Great picks.
Yeah, I like the D-Rose. D-Rose is safe
Brandon
option.
Roy, honorable mention for real hoopers out there.
Oh, Z.O. That's a good pick.
one. That's a good one.
Brandon Roy,
Shout out
man.
B-Roy,
That-
man.
That's great. Hey, I used to go dumb with him in 2K, bro.
Is he your face of the league, Demo?
Is Jason Tatum my face of the league?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't see him as a face right now for me.
And let me ask you guys, why is that? What is it? Because he checks off every box, man.
A lot of people do though. And Edwards, Shea,
Those guys don't have rings. Jason Tatum has a ring.
What about Brown?
But Jaylen Brown took home the MVP of that series, though. That's
So you guys telling me Jaylen Brown's better than Jason Tatum?
I'm just saying, like, there's still KD in the league and shit. Giannis, Steph. Like, come on. Steph is the face of the league.
Hey,
All I'm saying is,
Yeah.
fate of the world, universe is in our hands. I want Iguodala.
Steph's the face of the league right now, low key.
So you guys are basically saying he can't become the face until those guys move
He
on.
could probably become, but not right now. That's what I'm saying. Steph right now.
you got Steph, Bron, and Luka killing. You got KD still doing his thing. Like, it's just people that have been doing this for 10 plus.
Kyrie? Come on, bro.
Kyrie, like,
Who's y'all face of the league?
Steph. Yeah. Steph right
Dio?
I still think it's Bron, personally.
After what I seen Steph do in the Olympics, man, that was crazy.
The correct answer, though, is Bron, though. Like, Bron is the face of the league right now.
The things he's doing at that age.
Yeah, 40 years old.
Yeah, that's the correct.
On the Lakers, like, come on. And they got Luka now over there. Like, if you turn your TV on, you're going to see something about Bron or the Lakers every single day.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So speaking about Bron in the face of the league, I mean, he's kind of been very vocal in the media talking about how, like, why would you want to be the face of the league while everybody shits on you?
Hey, shit, I'll be the face of the league.
You guys kind of agree to that? And Zoe, can you talk on that, being in the league, about media and its, reaction to players these days?
I understand what he's saying, but I feel like for some people, it's like if you watch a hero movie, like people don't choose to be heroes. Like that shit just happened, you know? I just feel like, I don't know. You don't really have like LeBron, you ain't got a choice, bro. I'm sorry. Like you got to be the face type shit, you know?
I mean, you're sorry, though. Do you hear this convo?
I'm saying like he's saying like, you know, everybody does. Everything they see, they're going to say something bad about pretty much in today's world.
Ooh, you're the face of the NBA.
Yeah. I mean,
If you're the face of the league, like you got to take the good and the bad. That's basically what you're saying, though, right?
yeah, like it just come along with the territory. But like if you're the real face of the league, like you got to be him. So it's like, to be honest, it's not like you can even pick that. Like that shit it's kind of given to you, you know?
Tank even said it best in his last fight. He was like, they love you when you up, they hate you when you down, they gonna come back and love you again. Like, that's just what comes with it, honestly, when you're in that position.
Like wait, who came first? Like who was the first big hooper? Was it Will, like Dr. J? Then it got passed to like Bird and Magic. Then it got passed to Jordan. Then it got passed to Kobe. Then it got passed to Bron. Like,
Past to Zoe.
to be honest, I don't know who it gets passed. I don't know who it gets passed to next. I'm not gonna lie, because like the shit that Anthony Edwards said, I don't think none of the people prior to him would have said that, you know?
That they didn't want to be the face of the league.
Yeah, like that blatant about it. You kind of just have to accept that. But so I don't really know. And then they say they can't make Giannis or Jokic it because they're from overseas. So
What is the face of the league?
I don't know
What is this shit?
I don't know who the next handoff is supposed to be to.
It's like who's the guy of the league? Like Bron's the guy.
Like when you think about the NBA, like who the first name coming to your mind type shit.
Who's must watch TV?
Melo. I promise you, when I hear NBA shit, I think of Dip.
He got the game for it, but losing by the way they be losing those, you can't. There's got to be a good team.
Hey, man, personal preference, but
Go on and take over the face of the league, Zoe. Spot's open. Go grab it.
spots open. It's lingering.
The WAE Oscars. In honor of the Oscars last Sunday,
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
we'll be doing a special segment called the WAE Oscars. For each category, we'll debate who we think the winner should be and present them an honorary WAE Oscar. Let us know if we snubbed anybody.
Man, we got to start having a segment. Hey, next segment, bro, next week, bro, we're going to start putting up words and we got to act that shit out and see who gets ranked the highest.
Okay, the WAE Oscars. Which individual game performance has been the best this season? We got Nikola Jokic, 35 points, 22 rebounds, and 17 assists in a win versus the Kings. We got Shea Alexander for 54 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals. And we got Stephen Curry with 56 points and 4 rebounds and 3 assists in the win versus the Magic.
I'm going Steph.
Steph went 12 for 19.
12 for 19 from 3. 12 for 12 from the free throw line.
16 for 25 is very efficient. I'm going Steph, bro.
Okay, Zoe's going Steph. G, who you going?
I said Steph first.
Steph. And who you going?
Yeah, that 12 for 19 is crazy.
Our WAE Oscar goes to Stephen Curry. Okay, leading or best leading actor. So which player has been the best leading actor, a.k.a. MVP for their team this season? You got Jokic with 29.2 points, 12.6 rebounds, and 10.4 assists. Shea at 32.4 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 6.2 assists. Jason Tatum, 26.6 points, 8.7 rebounds, 5.8 assists. And Giannis at 30.9 points, 12.1 rebounds, and 5.8 assists.
I think there's only one.
I'm going
obvious
Jokic.
answer. Yeah, the guy with the triple-double,
I'm going Jokic, man.
averaging a triple-dub.
That's OD. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that's very hard to overlook, bro. It's very hard to overlook.
Everybody going Jokic?
Clean sweep again.
I don't know. Only reason why I say I don't know because they are number one in the West, correct?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, he got them number
we're
one.
we're not about to just skip over Giannis all types of ways either, though.
Yeah, do you see those stats? Can we go back up to those stats, those Giannis stats?
That is not better than a
Like, you got to read the question. Who's the leading actor for their team? Like, if you take Jokic off and you take Shea off and you take Jason Tatum off and you take Giannis off, who's the worst team?
All them though.
Who's the worst?
But who's the worst team, though?
Jokic.
Nugget?
Nuggets.
The Nuggets.
Who's the worst team? Yeah, I don't think the Bucks would be terrible without Giannis.
Oh, they played without him already a couple times.
They'd be bad, but you'd be really bad missing out with somebody averaging a triple-double. It's the 10 assists. For me, that's kind of crazy.
The $30.
Well, Jokic takes the cake then, man.
Which player has been the best supporting actor, a.k.a. number 2 for their team this season? You got Jaylen Brown, 23.2 points, 6 rebounds, 4.7 assists. Jamal Murray, 21.3 points, 3.8 rebounds, 6 assists. Evan Mobley, 18.6 points, 9.3 rebounds, 3.1 assists. Damian Lillard, 25.4 points, 4.7 rebounds, 7.3 assists. Or Cat at 24.6, 13.3 rebounds, and 3.2 assists. Big purr.
I mean, technically, I guess Cat has played the best, but I'm going Jaylen Brown, no.
I'm getting that to Jaylen Brown too, really.
I'll probably roll with Dame Lillard, averaging 25 and 7.
I'm going Cat, going at 25 and 13.
I'm not mad at that at all, man.
Okay, so WAE Oscar for the best director. Which coach has been the best director, a.k.a. the best coach for their team?
Kenny got an Oscar from G. Hunch.
I'm giving it to Bickerstaff.
I got Bickerstaff turning that Pistons program around, man.
Don't sleep on Udoka, though. And J.J. Redick, though. They're close.
JJ
They're
Redick.
very close.
Yeah.
Pistons got to take it, though, just because, like, that shit came out of nowhere, kind of.
Yeah, they lost a lot of games last year. So to turn around this year.
And they lost a lot of games the last few years, and they really cracking right now, so.
There's a lot of choices on here, honestly. The Pistons, J.J. Redick being a first-year head coach.
Okay, the best cast, a.k.a. the best roster this season. Between the Thunder, Cavs, Celtics, and Nuggets.
Probably say the Cavs.
The Thunder get my pick.
I would say best cast is either Thunder or Celtics.
Cavs are just swept under the rug.
It's tough.
They got Mobley, Mitchell, Garland.
Celtics defending chaps, bro. You can't just, that shit gotta hold some type of weight, bro.
It definitely holds weight. So that's the only reason why I'm going to choose the Celtics. They are defending champions.
Like, they got what everybody trying to get, so gotta pay your respects.
Okay, best costume design,
Best city edition jersey.
a.k.a. the best Nike City edition.
We'll roll with the Raptors at.
I'm going to go with Utah.
I'm debating between Houston, Magic, or Spurs.
Oh, the H-Town? That's a tough jersey. Oh, the Hawks. I'll take the Hawks jersey. That shit hard.
Looking at that. The Raptors wanted stuff too.
What about the Hornets?
I was looking at that.
The Lake Show? Y'all not rocking?
I'm not gonna lie, like, we gotta do better with the jerseys, man. I feel like this
Yeah.
can be a lot better.
It is a real plane.
Yeah, like all kind of have the same aesthetic, but some of them are a little different. Like Utah's and Toronto's are tough.
Why they just scrape that line on the Buck jersey?
I'm going Orlando, bro.
Going to Orlando?
Dang, I'm going with the Memphis jersey. That shit is hard. NBA Street Volume 2, but
Best foreign film, a.k.a. the best highlights this season. From an international player, we got Jokic, Shea, Giannis, Wemby.
Not gonna lie, I did see some of Wemby's highlights that were looking pretty crazy.
Nah, give me Giannis. Let me see Giannis shit.
This season?
He dunking on, bro.
yeah, for highlights, I'm
He
picking
jumping
Giannis.
from free throw.
Wemby's highlights are crazy too, this year. Not gonna lie. He
Yeah,
got
they
some
are.
crazy highlights. But I feel you on the Giannis.
Giannis just like, if I wanted to watch some highlights, I would watch Giannis. But if I really want to watch some good tape, though, I'm low-key watching Shea, though.
Yes. Great bump step back.
Like, if I want to watch some good ones work, you know what I'm saying? Footwork and shit.
While watching Jokic highlight.
Nah, I'm not.
Best sound. Which NBA team has the best sound, a.k.a. loudest fans? OKC Thunder, Chicago Bulls, New York Knicks, 76ers, Golden State, or the Boston Celtics?
I could only speak on the United Center because it does get pretty loud in there.
Shout out my good
United
peoples,
Center
man.
gets pretty loud, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, how loud did it get in there when Kobe White hit that and 1-3?
Come on, man. We turning up. You feel me?
That was a great game.
The United Center gets super loud when they do that Dunkin' Donuts race on the live streams.
Bro, we got great fans, bro. They
Great
just want to see good basketball, man. They just want to see some good bump, Demo.
They do. And I'll tell you what, man, Benny the Bull be over there, man, having a great time in there. He be entertaining the fans, bro. Okay, we got a special segment. It's called One's Gotta Go. In this segment, we'll be given 4 choices tied to NBA culture, and we'll debate which one of them has to go. Viewers and listeners, let us know your thoughts in the comments.
So, like, an example, like, if we was doing this for the WAE show, we only have 4 of us. Like, we had to kick Banks out.
There's your vote, bro.
Come
We got
on,
your vote.
man. It's all love. It's all love. Let's roll.
Let's lock it, man. One's gotta go.
One's got to go. Prime DWade, prime Carmelo Anthony, prime Chris Paul, prime Russell Westbrook.
Are we just throwing out names, or like what are we doing, going down the line? Or
So just out of these four, one's got to go.
I would say Chris.
I would say Chris Paul has to go for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say prime Chris Paul gotta go.
There's no hate either, by the way, because all
It's
them,
all love.
yeah, they all legends.
Chris Paul's
but-
OD though, by the way, when he was on the Hornets and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a game.
One's got to go. Prime Shaq, prime Kareem, prime Wilt, prime Hakeem.
Kareem gotta go, man.
Kareem?
I ain't throwing away Kareem though. Hold on, that skyhook is insane.
No,
Well, what
honestly,
about-
probably Wilt, because I just
Is it
didn't
Wilt?
see him.
It's either Wilt. It's either Wilt. Yeah, it's Wilt.
Prime
And
Wilt,
it's just because I don't
didn't
have
see him.
enough knowledge about his
Yeah.
game. I need
No
more
knowledge.
tape, man.
Prime
That's
Wilt
fair.
could go. I like the other three.
One's got to go. Which moment disappears from history? Ray Allen's three-pointer in Game 6 of the 2013 NBA Finals, Kyrie's dagger in Game 7 of the 2016 NBA Finals, Kobe's 81-point game, or T-Mac's 13 points in 35 seconds.
T-Max 13 and 35.
Yep, agreed.
I seen that shit live though. That was insane.
Yeah,
Absolutely
it's
amazing.
insane. But this other
Rockets
shit is
versus Spurs.
monumental.
It's
Oh
not,
my
yeah,
goodness.
it's not beating these other three, though.
This other shit is NBA Finals on the line. And then
Yeah.
Kobe's legacy.
81 in
Bro.
the game.
Yeah.
Actually got to
T-Mac.
see that.
Yeah, that was the easiest one so far.
So which iconic shoe line gets erased from history? Air Jordan 1s, Kobe
Bronze.
6s, Bronze 10s, or KD
Fuck no.
4s?
KD
I would
Force.
say KD 4s.
No offense.
Oh, I thought we meant
But
the
I
whole line
personally
in
like
general.
the KD 4s more than the LeBron 10s.
So why I gotta go?
I feel like the
LeBron-
LeBron's 10s gets more love.
LeBron 10's got more love from me because I wore them when I was young, bro.
What if y'all were talking about as a whole shoe line in general?
Nah.
Y'all got LeBron's or KD's?
Shit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm throwing out LeBron 10s.
Out. You're throwing them out.
I'm keeping them KD 4s.
So what about the lines altogether? J's, Kobe's, Bronze, and KD's.
Oh, KD's. Those are my favorite KD's though. The 4s are
Fours?
insane.
No,
I like
the
3 pairs
threes.
of them joints.
The threes, bro.
Okay. Which historic squad is out? The 2016 Warriors, the 1996 Bulls, 2001 Lakers, or the 2013 Heat?
Damn.
The Warriors went
2001
73-9.
Lakers. Throw their ass.
The Bulls were 72-10. The 2001 Lakers
Warriors,
were 15-1 in the playoffs, and the Heat they had a 27-game win streak.
Throwing out, like, it's tough because the
Either
Warriors
Heat or
actually
Lakers.
lost that year.
They did lose that year.
They lost that year.
Oh,
but that was the
throw them
best
out.
record ever though.
Oh, no. Throw the Warriors for me.
It's between the Warriors and the Heat.
It's that Warriors team that got to go.
The Heat won that year, though.
Did the Heat win
'cause-
that year?
That's without KD.
Yeah, that is without KD.
That's without KD. Yeah.
But they had the best. That's the best regular season record ever though.
But no
Yeah.
dub at the end.
But
so
they
who cares?
didn't win. They didn't win in the finals.
The Bulls won theirs.
That 2013 Heat, is that when they played OKC? Because 2012 was when they played Dallas.
I believe so. And I like to say this, that 2016 Warriors team was up 3-1 in the finals.
Oh, yeah. Got to
Throw
take them out.
the Warriors then,
Gotta
I guess.
take them out. That's when they lost 3-1.
Was that not the best finals ever though?
That they lost, though.
I'm saying, was that the best finals in NBA
Oh,
history though?
yeah, for sure. For sure. I think so. It's up there.
And we're just throwing them out, huh? All right. I guess.
Which trend needs to go? The too small celebration, Ice Tray shimmy, John Morant's gritty, or LeBron's silencer?
I would say the shimmy, but that shit is hard for him though.
I like
Over
that.
the
for-
gritty?
Ice Tray
Yeah.
shimmy is
I might take the
gritty is
out.
like global, so you can't throw that out.
What?
Bron shit is hard, and everybody does the too small shit, so you got to keep that to me. Like I see the shimmy the less, the Trey shimmy, but when he does it, that shit is hard though.
Custom.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know what everybody decide, man. This is actually a pretty tough one. I'm not gonna lie.
I threw out my opinion.
I might take the gritty out just because that's actually Trey Young's, like, that's his celebration. that's LeBron's celebration, and then the too small. I mean, that's like everybody in the league does that. The gritty, I mean, that's in multiple sports. Like they bring that up in football, NFL. Yeah, I'm taking the gritty out.
All right, new segment, the Square Off. In the Square Off, we'll present a few topics to debate. Each host will give their take and defend their stance. Once everybody has spoken, it's time to go head-to-head and challenge each other's opinions. Some NBA stars put up legendary performances but never found the success they deserved because of the teams they were on. Which players would have been unstoppable with a better supporting cast? DeMarcus Cousins on the Kings, KG on the Timberwolves, McGrady on the Magic.
I'm confused because they was all unstoppable without a supporting cast. DeMarcus Cousins was that. And
He was.
KG was that.
He was.
I want to say KG went to the semis with the Timberwolves.
Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
Actually,
I mean, McGrady, I would say McGrady
that's fair. What a better team.
because he needed the most help.
He did. He was still balling though.
Yeah, he was killing.
But yeah, we're talking about. I guess they're talking about winning for sure. It's not just like
Well, then
stats.
if we're talking about winning, I got to put AI in there so he could get his ring.
AI went to the finals.
Yeah, I'm about to say he went to the finals though.
No ring, no.
Just him, though, bro.
Yeah, you got to give him some help.
Man, Mutombo, Eric Snow, man.
That's a tough roster to make it to the finals. I'll tell you that, man. But shout out to him, make it to the finals. Hey,
He was carrying.
He's so cold on the throwback 2K, though, bro.
like man,
AI is insane, bro.
can somebody name somebody off the bench of that team? Tough.
That's tough. Yeah, that's tough.
Throw it on, bro.
Yeah, all right. That's hard.
Strictly jerseys in the summer.
I bought about 12 jerseys, and they are all elite.
Shout out
Get
Mitchell
that
and that.
shine when that sun pop out. They gonna get that shine. But
You gonna rock the sweatbands with it?
I might make an occasional sweatband appearance. We'll see. Let me say
All
this
right.
though, Banks. You get me on that stage with y'all, bro. Just give me a mic, bro.
I want a verse out there. You're funny, dog.
You're going crazy, Zio?
Gee, I'm ready.
Are you rapping or are you just hyping them up?
Oh, come on. You think I'm not getting a verse off? You're crazy.
He wants throwing his own spin.
Hey, the Zio Cypher.
I'll freestyle before I give that shit up. Hey, I'm not asking for much.
Gonna take a down payment on my shit.
Hey.
Your brother didn't tell
that's
us he was
college.
doing that.
Thanks to Crocs for sponsoring this episode. You work hard, you play hard. And if you're doing it right, you relax hard too. Because even the most serious hustlers deserve to do their thing in the utmost comfort. So whether you're hitting the pavement or straight chilling, you could do it all in a pair of Crocs. Crocs has more than 100 styles to choose from, so no matter what you're feeling, Crocs has you covered. Like the bold and boundary-pushing Echo Wave, with the sculpted design, innovative silhouette that'll make your feet look electric. The ventilated upper means there's no bending, no fuss, just pure easygoing convenience and adaptability. And it comes in a range of colors that work for day and night for all kinds of adventures. Or maybe you're an OG who likes a classic Croc. The Crocs clog has been changing the game since 2002 by creating an iconic, disruptive design that has pushed the boundaries of what a shoe can be. If you want footwear that's as colorful, versatile, and unapologetic as you are, you'll know where to find it. Crocs.com. Your Crocs, your story, your world. Another debate topic. Would the 2008 Celtics beat the 2025 Celtics?
Ooh. Hell yeah.
I think so, yeah. They got that dog mentality. They out
Don't
there.
say it like that,
KG,
though. Don't say it like
Paul
that.
Pierce, Rondo
Porzingis?
leading it.
Porzingis, Tatum, and Brown. I got the new ones.
That is
Oh, no.
that's tough. But I'm low key going. I'm low key going with the. I don't know. Drew Holiday's a big factor right now.
Like, dog, that's
Huge.
a team.
Huge.
That is a team, bro. Don't forget about Porzingis, though.
Don't act like this ain't a team though.
Ron-
Ray Allen,
Right,
KG,
Rondo at
Rondo,
point
and Paul
I'm
Pierce.
saying Rondo.
But the new and
Rondo
improved
is
ones,
legit,
all
too.
five could
Paul
shoot threes,
Pierce,
though. The new,
Yeah, it's
new and
tough.
improved Celtics, all five
I
could
mean, if
shoot,
you could
bro.
take one player from each team to build a new super team, who would it be?
Let me just say this.
First of all,
Perkins
let me-
is
let me
not
add my own
guarding
question. Who
Porzingis,
y'all
bro.
taking? That Celtics Rondo or the Celtics Drew Holiday right now?
Drew.
I'm taking Drew Holiday.
I'm taking Holiday. Whoa, no.
I'm taking
That
Rondo.
Celtics Ray Allen
I'm
or
taking Rondo.
Jalen Brown right now?
Jay Brown.
I'm
No
taking
offense.
Jaylen
I
Brown.
love Ray Allen. Bro
Paul
got that.
Pierce or Tatum?
Tatum.
I'm taking Paul Pierce.
That's hand in
Banks?
hand right there. That's hand in hand.
No, I'm taking Paul Pierce. I'm tripping. He was one of my favorite players growing up.
Right.
Yeah,
But that's
I
still-
might have to roll with Pierce, bro.
Okay, KG or Porzingis?
KG.
That's not
So
the
it's
matchup,
2-2.
though.
And then shit,
You,
Perk
it's
or Al
Perkins or
Horford?
Porzingis.
I'm
That cancels each other out, honestly.
I
I
got
might
Al.
actually take Al Horford.
I got Al.
All
He
right.
can hit the 3.
25 Celtics get the upper hand by 1.
I don't know. It's up to y'all. Are y'all taking Al Horford or are you taking Perk?
But Porzingis going to give you.
I'm taking Al Horford just because he can shoot threes.
That's what I was thinking.
Perk's a bruiser though. Like you need somebody like that just to control that paint a little bit. You know,
Yeah, I get it.
do the dirty shit.
Al Horford played a little dirty too, though.
But no, Al Horford got more games, so I'm going Al Horford.
Okay, so the 2025 Celtics cleared then.
But like then you got to take into account that dog mentality. Like KG is bitching.
Yeah, that
Like,
team is
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
AG
Like-
is coming different.
Rondo's crazy too,
I
bro.
think he's getting Porzingis frustrated. I'm not gonna lie. Like he's getting under somebody's skin.
Nah,
sure.
these Celtics probably would have got a dub. I
That'd be
ain't
a great,
gonna
that
lie.
would be a great series though. I
And
would
that'd
be a
definitely
great
want to see
game.
that.
Do y'all
Yeah.
think Ray Allen is the best shooter on that court with the 2025 roster and 2026?
Yes.
I said, do we think?
Now,
Yes.
what do we know?
Like what?
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. They got the best
That's
shooter
why I
out there,
molded
too.
my jumper
So,
after.
The problem is though he gonna have to match up with Jaylen Brown though. He ain't guarding Jaylen Brown, boy.
Nah.
Yeah.
It'd be a great series, though. Would be. I'll give it 2025, though. All right.
Good debate, man. Good debate.
If Steph Curry wasn't in the NBA, would LeBron have 7 rings, Jason Tatum 2, and KD none? Is this true or not?
The KD none is crazy. Bron having 7.
Bro, don't KD got 4 rings? Or am I tripping? How much rings KD got?
Doesn't he have like 2?
He's got 2.
Oh,
Both
won
with the
back-
Warriors.
Both of the Warriors.
damn.
Would have had 3 if he
Damn.
didn't tear his Achilles.
Damn, so is this true?
So,
Like you can't call it, but honestly, I'm not mad at this like fantasy.
Like, it's cool, but you can't call it, but it's...
Because the Warriors
It's
ain't
not-
getting to the finals that year when they played the Boston Celtics without Curry, though.
all right, I'll say I would think that KD would still have 1 somewhere, though.
somewhere,
Yeah,
yeah.
he would have 1.
Probably on the Lakers.
Tatum would have got another one because they wouldn't have been playing the Warriors.
That's fair. And Bron would have won the ones.
Brown would at least have 2 more, I feel like. Half true, I guess. I do think Katie's getting a ring, too, by the way.
How much rings Steph Curry got? 4?
4. Yeah.
4.
Man, he's
yeah.
tough.
Yeah,
He's
4.
tough.
Yeah.
How much
And then
Bron
Bron.
got? Bron got 4 too?
4.
They both
Yeah,
got
they're
4.
tied.
Oh, they're tough. Steph Curry's insane for that. Bro
Okay.
did all that damage on the same team too. Mind you.
Yeah.
Never left.
Impressive.
He built it.
Is it fair to say the 2004 Pistons had no major star, or were they just underrated as a collective unit?
Underrated. That's a
If
great
you know
team.
hoop, that's an underrated ass team. 'Cause-
That's a great team right there.
yeah, I'm about to say
Everything
you
you need.
could throw Tayshaun in that picture as well.
That's a fact.
That's an elite starting 5. Like you have everything you need.
Yeah.
You got Rip coming off the screens and shit. You got Chauncey doing big guard shit, hitting threes. You got Ben Wallace patrolling.
Yeah, I used to use them on 2K.
I would argue that Rasheed is probably the best skilled on the team.
Yeah.
Like he's a problem.
Sheet is tough.
Then you got Tayshaun Prince 6'9" on the wing, guarding, getting out in transition, slashing. Like, come on,
Great
man.
team. They're holding those trophies for a reason.
Well coached,
Yeah.
good defense.
So, like, what other championship teams have come close to being, like, underappreciated in their collective talent?
No one.
You think Denver was the closest, even though, like, Jokic was MVP?
Jokic is
Man, Joker's
Come on,
a,
Jokic
a
is
piece.
a walking
Yeah.
triple dub.
Yeah,
do you
Joker's
think
an
that
animal.
do you think that team was underappreciated?
Shit, I mean, I only like Joker, but yeah.
They played Miami that year. That was
They
Miami.
played Miami that year. Yeah.
Hey, was that you who told me Ben Wallace was wearing headbands around the bicep?
Swole, nigga. Hey, but Ben Wallace had that football swag, nigga.
He did. He
Come in
did.
there and get toe up.
If a casual fan, or you know what show we're going to debate, if a casual fan knew nothing about basketball and only saw highlight reels, which player, not named LeBron or MJ, will convince them that they were the GOAT based off pure visual dominance alone?
Shaq.
We got candidates Vince Carter, Allen Iverson, Derrick Rose, Kobe Bryant, Tracy McGrady, or Steph Curry.
Can
Kobe
I,
Bryant
yeah,
without a question.
every casual fan is picking Kobe, bro.
What if they just seen Shaq highlights? Like never seen no hoop, just straight Shaq.
You just gonna
It's
see
a
dunking
casual
though. Like if
fan.
you see Kobe, you're gonna see dunks, you're gonna see threes, you're gonna see defense, you're gonna see
Championships.
middies, you're gonna see footwork, you're gonna see
Championship.
left hand, you're gonna see dimes, like you're gonna see crosses, like you're gonna see
Championships.
everything.
Yeah.
Yep, rings,
Really?
everything.
You might have to throw Carmelo in that list too.
That's not right. Because, I mean, you could say that when you pull up Steve Francis highlights, you're going to be excited.
So give me y'all top 3 then.
Gotta throw Derrick Rose highlights in there.
Kobe, and Kobe, bro.
The question was one person, man. I'm going with Kobe.
These 5 NBA stars have nothing left to prove. True or false? We have Jokic, Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, and Giannis.
Curry and Bron don't.
They don't have anything to prove.
Curry, bro, they don't have nothing to prove, but they could show more though.
They just building their legacy, but it's like they don't have to prove nothing to nobody. Like they did everything that you could do.
But they have
Don't gotta
time to
prove
show
nothing.
more though.
Yeah.
They got time to show more though.
They could definitely add
Now,
to
who-
their legacy for sure a little bit.
Now, who would you add to this list, or who would you take off?
Yeah, I'm putting KD on there.
Kyle Lowry, nigga got his rings.
The only argument they would say KD number 1 without Steph.
That KD could go. KD does not have nothing to prove though, bro.
Yeah, I'm putting KD on here.
I don't think he does either. But
I
I'm
don't-
saying the
yeah.
casual fan would say he has no ring without Steph.
Bro.
But I really still don't think he has anything left to prove. He's one of the greatest hoopers.
I don't think it's anything
Greatest
left to prove.
scorers
either.
ever.
Kyrie doesn't have nothing to prove. Kyrie Irving.
Oh yeah, Kyrie needs to be on there.
Yeah, Kyrie has.
Kyrie definitely is on there for sure. For sure. What about Jimmy?
No, he got to prove something.
He got
Jimmy
he
Butler?
got to win one.
I mean, my thing here, I'll say this with Jimmy. If he actually was on a real nice team during that time frame, the last like 3-4 years, I believe he would have won a ring. Jimmy has nothing to prove to me to let me know he's a dog.
The only argument I have towards that is Philly was loaded and they lost to Kawhi Leonard.
That is true. I mean, loaded, but then you look back, I guess they were loaded. They were loaded.
Like, don't do that.
They were loaded.
Hey, they
were
got
loaded.
to the finals again.
Hey,
and lost, though.
hold on, but don't say they just lost to Kawhi Leonard like that Toronto team was just scrubbed though, and it went to 7 games.
Nobody had Toronto winning the finals that year. I don't want to hear that shit.
I'll give
That
it to
is
you. I mean,
crazy.
nobody did, but
It's actually
but
crazy.
that Toronto team was
Toronto
good
team-
though. Like
obviously they won a ring. I'm
Yeah.
saying though, but nobody had them winning it all.
that's fair. That's fair. So you're saying that was the one chance that he could have actually won a ring was with Philly.
Yeah, I mean they was nice and what's it called was good too. Minnesota they had some good players. It just didn't work out.
So you're saying the one thing he has left to prove is to win a ring.
Yeah,
Yeah,
What-
pretty
what-
much.
got a good chance this year. Steph,
I think
Draymond.
That's true though.
Jimmy might be one player for me. I just don't like. I know he's a dog.
Can you put Jimmy and DeMar in that same convo or nah?
People will probably put Jimmy ahead of DeMar, and DeMar's my guy. But Jimmy went to the finals though.
Yeah, that Heat team that Jimmy was on, man. I mean, you probably can't even name starting 5, Banks.
I can't.
There it is. All right. Best NBA team to never win a title. These teams were loaded, beloved, and had the juice,
OKC.
but never got the job done. Let's go through the best squads that fell short and make your picks, man. So rank these teams, Way Show. OKC Thunder with KD, Russ,
one.
Harden, and Ibaka. Houston Rockets with Harden, CP3, PJ Tucker era. The Phoenix Suns with Barkley. Orlando Magic with Penny and Shaq. Jason Kidd's Nets, or the 2001 Sacramento Kings with Weber, Bibby, Peja, and Divac.
I'll give it to you quick and direct. I'm going Thunder 1. I'm going Magic 2. I'm going Houston Rockets 3. I'm going Sac Kings 4. I'm going Jason Kidd's Nets 5, and I'm going Phoenix Suns 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I honestly feel like OKC would have won, bro, if they would have kept that 4 together.
That's
They
fair.
were just young, you know? And then they lost Harden. Like, fuck, that's a big blow.
I feel like Penny and Shaq would have won had they stayed together too.
Yeah. Yeah. They would have had to beat MJ, though.
Yeah. There's that. Or wait till he left.
So Zoe, you're saying Barkley's squad never had a chance type.
I mean, I'm just seeing multiple names, and then I just see Barkley's squad. So, like, just naturally, you know. I'm not saying that they wasn't good. I can't name that starting 5, though.
No, I can't either.
Kevin Johnson?
And Dan Marley.
Did Danny Ainge start? Was he on that team?
I think Danny Ainge was on that team. I don't know if he's
Chambers?
Hey, you actually, you not. That's not that bad.
I know a little something, man.
That's not that bad.
They still last to me, though.
So Jason Kidd's Nets though. That was a decent
Dogs
team.
was over there.
Yeah.
Kenyon Martin,
That's what I'm
Jack
saying.
Kidd, Richard Jefferson.
That was a good squad. It's just they had to face a Shaq and Kobe team that just was too seasoned, man.
I had them 5th, though. I'm wrong for that? Who they better than that I named before them?
The Nets might be better than the Houston Rockets.
With a healthy CP?
Because the Nets made it to the finals.
They would. I would argue that the Houston Rockets would have beat the Warriors if CP3 didn't get hurt. I would argue that, and people want to say that was the greatest team, one of the greatest teams of all time, and that was with KD.
They were definitely on the verge of beating them.
And they won what 7? And Chris Paul got hurt?
Did they go 7 games?
I'm asking.
I think. I don't know. We have to research that. But
Harden on the Rockets was tough, bro.
they were tough. Gee, I ain't gonna lie.
Fuck is Garden Harden?
That was when he was
Nobody
that was
at
when
that
he was
time.
the coldest in the league, bro.
50-point triple-double.
That would have been Richard. It would have been either Richard Jefferson or they had somebody else over there. I can't remember.
Not getting it done.
No, but that team though was good though. That Nets team was good.
And that Houston team was good. They had Capella, big. They had shooters. They had athletes.
So did the Nets.
Yeah, but they didn't have James Harden, though.
No, they didn't have James Harden. They didn't have a Harden.
Chris Paul and J. Kidd cancel out.
Yep.
It's Harden, bro.
It's Harden. He's the X factor right there. Yeah. Okay. Is there a personal team that you guys loved growing up that just still haunts you to this day that they never won a ring?
Nuggets. Oh.
Yep. The 2009, 2010 Nuggets, Carmelo, Chauncey, and
Oh,
Birdman.
yeah, it's right there, actually.
I wish that D Rose team would have won a ring.
Oh, that hunts. OKC.
OKC, that's a great one.
Harden could have been ringed
Yeah,
up.
I'm probably going OKC. I ain't gonna lie. KD, Russ, and Harden.
Nobody's rooting for the Clippers era.
Well, who? Blake
Blake
Griffin?
Griffin,
Yeah,
DeAndre,
Chris Paul,
DJ,
Jordan.
JJ Redick.
Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. The bubble year, I wish they would have. I wish it like the bubble, like COVID didn't happen really, because I feel like the Lakers versus the Clippers was lining up to be the semis, and that would have been a great series to watch.